Today, Professor Dr. Manoj Kumar will speak on the area of the supply chain management. Professor Dr. Manoj Kumar has written many such papers and also get the best paper research award in the case of the supply chain management. And today he will speak on the courses of the supply chain management. This is the syllabus of the supply chain management. Supply chain management and introduction, supply chain management advantages, supply chain management goals. What are the advantages of the supply chain management? What are the goals of the supply chain management? What is the supply chain management process? Plan, develop, make, deliver, and return. This is the supply chain management process. Planning of the supply chain management, developing of the supply chain management, making of the supply chain management, delivering of the supply chain management, returning of the supply chain management. Supply chain management process flow. Types of the supply chain management, material flow of the supply chain management, information flow of the supply chain management, and money flow in the case of the supply chain management. There are the three types of the flow in the case of the supply chain management: material flow, information flow, and the money flow. And we will learn about these three types of the flow of the supply chain management. Then supply chain management flow components. What are the components for flowing of the supply chain management? Transportation, warehousing, sourcing, and procurement. There are the tier of the suppliers are there. Hence, the sourcing and procurement decisions of the vendors affect the supply chain management, and vendor can manage the inventory of the supply chain management. Returns management, post-sales services. What are the different post-sales services are there? Supply chain management decision phases. What are the different supply chain management decision phases? Supply chain strategy, supply chain planning, supply chain operations. What are the strategy of the supply chain management will be there? Strategic issues of the supply chain management, and the planning of the supply chain, how the planning can be done for the supply chain, and the supply chain operations are there. Supply chain management performance measures. What are the different measures of the supply chain management? What are the quantitative measures of the supply chain management? What are the non-financial measures of the supply chain measures? And what are the financial measures of the supply chain management? These are the performance measure of the supply chain management, quantitative measures, non-financial measures, and the financial measures of the supply chain. Then the supply chain strategic sourcing, understanding the spend category, supplier market assessment, supplier survey, building the strategy, RFX request, selection, and communication with the new suppliers. These are the strategic sourcing issue for the supply chain management. To do the supplier survey, do the supplier market assessment, understanding the spend category, building and strategy, RFX request, selection, communication with the suppliers. तो ये आपका सप्लाई चेन स्ट्रेटजिक सोर्सिंग डिसीजंस है. तो इसमें आपको बिल्डिंग द स्ट्रेटजी क्या करना है ना, वो आपको देख रहे हैं. Then supply chain make or buy decision. What are the decisions will be taken in the supply chain, either to make in-house or to buy? Business strategy, supply chain risks. What are the different supply chain risk is there? What are the economic factors of the supply chain? These are the important issue for the make or buy decisions. What are the economic factors are there? What are the business strategy are there? What are the supply chain risks are there? Then supply chain networks. Supply chain networks, network models. Different supply chain networking models must to be help the supply chain networks. Supply chain optimization will depend on the supply chain networks. And supply chain inventory management, role of the inventory optimization model, mixed integer linear programming model, stochastic model, uncertainty modeling, by level optimization. This is the, in the case of the inventory management of the supply chain, what the role of the inventory will be there, what are the optimization models will be there, what are the mixed integer linear programming will be there, what are the stochastic modeling will be there, what are the uncertainty modeling is there, what are the by level optimization is there. Then supply chain pricing and the revenue management. Revenue management for the multiple customer segments, revenue management for the perishable assets, revenue management for the seasonal demands, revenue management for the bulk and spot demands. Then supply chain management integration, push system and the pull system. Push system and the pull system, differences in push and pull system. What are the differences in the push system and the pull system? Push and pull system, demand driven strategy. What are the different demand driven strategy are there? This is to be taken in the supply chain integration. Then role of the IT in the supply chain play the major role. Electronic commerce, electronic data interchange, barcode scanning, data warehouses, enterprise resource planning tools. These are the role of the IT in the case of the supply chain. Electronic commerce, electronic data interchange, barcode scanning, data warehouse, enterprise resource planning tools. Then the supply chain management, agile and the reverse supply chain. What are the agile supply chain is there? What is the reverse supply chain is there? This is the area of the research of the. Now, what are the agility of the supply chain? What are the reverse supply chain? Hence, today, Professor Dr. Manoj Kumar will take on the supply chain management introduction. Supply chain management can be defined as the management of the flow of the products and services, which begins from the origin of the products and its and the product's consumption. It also compromises movement and storage of the raw material that are involved in the work in progress, inventory, and fully finished goods. The main objective of the supply chain management is to monitor and relate production, distribution, and shipment of the products and services. This can be done by the company with a very good that tight hold over internal inventory, production, distribution, internal production, and the sales. The supply chain management have been shown here. Suppliers are there, manufacturers are there. There is the product flow is there, information flow is there, finances flow is there. Three types of the flow is there: product flow, information flow, and the financial flow. Then the manufacturer to distributor, distributor to retailer, and retailer to the shopper. This is the supply chain management network. In the above figure, we can see the flow of the goods, services, and information from the producer to the consumers. The picture depicts the movement of a product from the producer to the manufacturer, who forwards it to the distributor for the shipment. The distributor in turn ships it to the wholesaler or retailer, who further distributes the products to the various shops from where the customer can easily get the product. Supply chain management basically merges the supply and demand management. It uses different strategy and approaches to view the entire chain and work efficiently at each and every step involved in the chain. Every unit that participates in the process must aim to minimize the cost and help the company to improve their long-term performance while also creating value for its stakeholders and customers. This process can also minimize the rates by reducing the unnecessary expenses, movements, and handling. Here we need to note that supply chain management and supply chain event management are two different topics to consider. The supply chain event management consider the factors that may interpret the flow of an effective supply chain. Possible scenario are considered and accordingly solutions are devised from them. Supply chain management advantages. What are the advantages of the supply chain management? In this era of the globalization where companies compete to provide the best quality products to the customer and satisfy all their demands, supply chain management play a very important role. All the companies are highly dependent on the effective supply chain process. Let's do a look at the major advantage of the supply chain. The key benefits of the supply chain management are as follows. Develop better customer relationship and the service. Creates better delivery mechanism for products and services in demand with minimum delay. Improvises product and business functions. Minimizes warehouses and transportation cost. Minimizes direct and indirect cost. This is the one of the best advantage, which minimizes the direct cost and the indirect cost. Hence, the economy becomes stronger if you implement the supply chain in your company. Minimizes the warehouse and transportation cost. This is a major advantage of the gain the economy and money in the case of the any company implementing the supply chain. Assist in achieving the shipping of right products to the right place at the right time. Assist in achieving shipping of the right products to the right place at the right time. Enhances inventory management. Inventory management को enhance करना, supporting the successful execution of the just-in-time stock models. Just-in-time stock model. Assist companies in adapting to the challenges of the globalization, economic upheaval, expanding consumer expectation, and related differences. Assist company in the minimizing waste, driving out the cost, and achieving efficiency throughout the supply chain process. ये आपको minimizing the waste. This is the one of the best advantage of the implementing of the supply chain to minimize the waste, drive out the cost, and achieving efficiency. Achieving of the supply efficiency of the case of the supply chain. There are some major advantage of the supply chain management. After taking a quick glance at the concept of the advantages of the supply chain management, let's take a look at the main goals of the management. Supply chain goals. Every firm strives to make supply chain with a demand in a timely fashion with the most effective use of the resources. Here are some of the important goals of the supply chain management. Let's look what are the different goals of the supply chain, what are the different objectives of the supply chain, what are the different missions of the supply chain. This is the important goals of the supply chain management. Supply chain partner work collaboratively at the different levels to maximize the resource productivity. Construct a standardized process. Remove duplicate efforts and minimize the inventory level. Minimization of the inventory level. Inventory is always an evil. How much you minimize the inventory in the company will be getting the profit. Remove duplicate efforts and construct a standardized process. Standardization is the one of the best method to improve any of the productivity. Standardization, adopting of the standardized process. This is the best goals of any of the company. At different levels to maximize resource productivity. Different levels to maximize the resource productivity. minimization of supply chain expenses is very essential. Supply chain expenses is to be minimized, especially when there are economic uncertainty in the company. When there are economic uncertainty in the company regarding their wish to conserve capital, especially when there are economic uncertainty in the company, then regarding their wish conserve the capital. Cost efficient and the cheap products are necessary. What are the cost efficient products are there? What are the cheap products are there? These are necessary. But supply chain manager need to concentrate on value creation of their customer. Supply chain manager have to be concentrate on the value chain management of the customer. Exceeding the customer's expectation on a regular basis is the best way to satisfy them. Customer expectation, customer is the king. And satisfaction of the customers is necessary. Customer's expectation is the necessary. Hence, the customer expectation on a regular basis is the best way to satisfy the customers. Increase expectation of clients for higher product variety. Customized goods, off-season ability of the inventory, and rapid fulfillment at cost comparable to the in-store offerings should be matched. Increase expectation of the clients of higher product variety. Customized goods will be there, off-season ability of the inventory will be there, and rapid fulfillment at the cost of the comparable to the in-storage offerings should be matched. To meet customer expectation, merchants need to be leverage inventory as a share resources and utilize the distributed order management technology to complete the orders from the optimal node in the supply chain. What are the customer expectations are there? And that customer expectation need to be leverage inventory as a shared source of the utilize the distributed order of the management technology to complete orders from the optimal node in the supply chain. Increase expectation of the client for a higher product variety, customized good, off-season ability of inventory, and rapid fulfillment at the cost of the comparable in-storage offerings should be done. Exceeding the customer expectation on a regular basis is the best way to satisfy. These are the goals of the supply chain management. Cost efficient and cheap products are necessary. Cheaper product must be there, cost efficient product must be there, but supply chain managers need to concentrate on the value creation of their customers. These are the cost efficient and the cheap products are the necessary. Then these are the goals of the supply chain management. And these are the advantages of the supply chain management. What are the different supply chain management advantages? And this is the supply chain. This is the introduction of the supply chain is there. This is the introduction of the supply chain, where the three types of the flow is there: product flow, information flow, and the financial flow is there. Suppliers are there, manufacturers are there, distributors are there, retailers are there, shoppers are there. Retailers are there, shoppers are there, distributors are there, suppliers are there. This is the product information and the finances, flow of the product information and finances. And these are the topics that have to be studied in the case of the supply chain management. Supply chain management, what are the advantages, what are the goals? Supply chain process, how to plan the supply chain process, how to develop the sources strategy, how to make the strategy, how to deliver the strategy, how to return the strategy. Supply chain management process flow, types of the supply chain management, how the material flows, how the information flows, how the money flows. This is the flow components: transportation, warehousing, and sourcing and procurement. Transportation of the supply chain, warehousing of the supply chain component, sourcing and procurement of the supply chain management, returns of the management, post sale services. ये आपको दूसरा decision phase. Supply chain strategy, what will be the strategy of the supply chain, what will be the supply chain planning, what are the supply chain operation. These are the decision phase. Then the performance measure of the supply chain management, quantity measures, non-financial measures, financial measures. Pricing. Strategic sourcing, supplier survey must to be done. Building the strategy must to be done. Selection must be done. Communication with the new suppliers must be done. What are the supply chain management make or buy decision? This is to be taken. Business strategy is to be taken. Risk is to be taken. Economic factors is to be taken. This is the make versus buy decisions that is to be taken. Supply chain networks, network models. What are the different supply chain network models? This is to be taken. Supply chain inventory management, role of the inventory, optimization models will be there, mixed integer linear programming, stochastic modeling is there, uncertainty modeling is there, bi-level optimization is there. These are the supply chain inventory management. And then the pricing and revenue management. Revenue management for multiple customer segments, revenue management for the perishable assets, revenue management for the seasonal demands, revenue management for the bulk and spot demands. Supply chain management, integration, push system is there, pull system is there. Differences in the push and pull system, demand driven strategy, then supply chain management role of the IT. What are the electronic commerce is there? What are the electronic data interchange is there? What are the barcoding scanning is there? Data warehouses are there. Enterprise resource planning tools are there. This is the role of the IT in the case of the supply chain management. Then the agile supply chain and the reverse supply chain. Agile and the reverse supply chain. These are the agile and the reverse supply chain. These are the topics of the supply chain management. 14 topics are there. These are to be studied in the detail, and these issues are to be studied in the detail in the case of the supply chain management. This is the case of the supply chain management.